Vice President Kamala Harris, following her defeat to President-elect Donald Trump in 2024, is reportedly exploring her next political steps, including a potential run for California governor in 2026 or another presidential campaign in 2028.
Tell us what the likelihood is of Harris running for governor. What she's been saying to people over the last couple of weeks, donors, other supporters that she's been talking with, is you haven't seen the last of me. I'm not going quietly into the night. Advisors, people close to her, are debating about what that means. They do not want her final official act ever to be essentially certifying Donald Trump's win over her, especially 4 years after January 6th. And so they look at this governor's race in California in 2026, and it seems to them like a layup, essentially, that she would probably clear the field or mostly clear the field, and she would get to be governor of California. It's a pretty good job, right? It's good enough for Ronald Reagan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jerry Brown. But if she does that, that means that she couldn't turn around and run for president again in 2028, right? She'd need to essentially declare right away. And that is what it really comes down to, because there are people close to her who say she didn't get a fair shot this year. It wasn't up to what she could have done, and look how well she performed anyway. She should get to go again in 2028. And then there are ones who say, look, with where things are with the Democratic Party, she would not have a cleared field, rather, in the Democratic primary, and could lose the nomination. And to come off of 2024 into that would be really terrible.
Speaking to donors and supporters, Harris emphasized, "You haven't seen the last of me. I'm not going quietly into the night." This statement has fueled speculation about her future ambitions, with advisors debating whether a gubernatorial bid could serve as a political reset or hinder her chances for a White House run. Jake Schneider, discussing Harris's options, noted that a California governorship could offer a clear pathway for political influence. "It's a pretty good job, right? It was good enough for Ronald Reagan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jerry Brown," Schneider said. However, entering the governor's race would likely limit Harris's ability to declare an immediate presidential candidacy for 2028. Despite Harris's apparent determination, Democratic strategists remain divided. Therein Bond has advised Harris to pursue alternative political roles rather than risk another failed presidential bid. Meanwhile, megadonor John Morgan criticized her 2024 campaign's handling of resources, declaring it disqualified her forever from presidential contention. Harris is expected to consult with her family during the winter holidays before making a decision. Her choice in the coming months could shape the Democratic Party's strategy and leadership ahead of the 2028 election.